Welcome to the second part of the course. As you can see, now we're on 13 by 13, and instead of just showing you game after game after game, I've divided everything into openings, middle games, and end games. So in the first lesson, we'll look at a couple of openings. Some of these games are played by beginners, some by stronger Q players, and some by even stronger players. In some places, it might get a little challenging, but don't worry. I'm going to be with you every step of the way, and we'll talk through everything. Game number 1 has a very peaceful opening. Both players take the corners. Now black encloses one of the corners, and white approaches. With 13 by 13, just because the board is still not very big, very often a game would go from opening directly into endgame if the game was peaceful. And if the fight begins, then maybe the game will never make it to the endgame. This game is the peaceful kind. So black just kicks to protect the corner, white extends. Black jumps. Black is putting all the stones in one bucket here. You see, all of the black stones are focused on the right side. If this is my game, I would be worried about this area getting a little too big. So maybe even instead of the kick here and protecting this side, I would try to maybe approach this corner in exchange and try to spread out from the right side. Or maybe even respond to this approach with an approach of my own here to try and get some influence over here on the left side. However, in the game, black decided to keep it simple. Next, white encloses the corner, and black needs to play something on the lower side. If this is my game, I would think about approaching this corner right now, but keep my options open if I want to invade the left side later. In the game, black played here, a 3-3 invasion. A little greedy, because this gives white a very simple way of keeping everything on the left side. White just blocks this way. Black has to extend, and white keeps extending. Black extends, and white extends again. White is very happy to follow like this, because black is only getting points on the third line, but white is increasing the size of that giant area. Black extends again, and white decided to press black down even more and played here. This is a little too much, don't you think? So if you're black, how would you punish white for this move? White's plan is very simple here. White wants black to play like this to the second line, and maybe white would connect. Now black needs to connect, and white will finish building this territory by playing something like this. Beautiful. But there's a flaw in this plan, because black has these stones, which makes black's position over here very strong. If these stones are not on the board, maybe this is a great plan. But with these stones in place, black doesn't have to play so passively. Black can cut and try to capture the white stone. White realizes that this stone can't really go anywhere, so white has to just give it up. Atari from the outside. Black extends. White keeps pushing. Is this move even a threat? If you're black, how would you respond to this? And the answer is yes, this move is a threat. White can't save the stone on the third line, but white can now Atari. And black will have to bend and another Atari. And white will go through the black position. So not to allow this, black should just extend once again and keep all the points on the lower side. In the game, black got a little scared here and decided to play a safer move. Black is afraid that this stone is not under control, so black played here to make sure that the stone is captured. Very safe, but this move takes more points. White has a tremendous area in the upper left, and now it's also white's turn, so white closes the area, playing actively, like this, threatening to cut black. Black connects, and white extends. And just like this, from the opening, we came straight to the endgame. White is winning the game right now, so black needs to come up with some extraordinary moves. But we're going to stop for now, and we'll see how this game develops later in the course. The second game opening is going to be a lot more complicated, and the reason for that is that it was played by Huang, our problem composer, and he is a 5-dom player. And he played it against another strong dumb player on GoQuest. Let's have a look. Huang is playing white in this game. Both players take the corners, and black approaches. White now has a choice between peacefully protecting the corner by playing something like this or this and allowing black an extension, or this, and this was played in the game. This is attacking the black stone, so black needs to run. And this is also threatening the corner. White jumps. If I'm playing black in this game, and I like to simplify everything, I would play something like this maybe, just to make sure that all of black stones are nicely connected. But this probably seemed a little too boring to the black player. So instead of playing here so easily, black encloses the corner, goes for territory. This move is also threatening to enclose white next by playing something like this. So white escapes, separates the black stones, and prepares to attack the two stones next. Not gonna lie, I would feel intimidated here, and as black, I would start running with these two stones immediately. But black just calmly encloses another corner. This is a sign of a strong player. Black is confident that he can save these stones no matter what. Now, in order to get compensation for these two enclosures that black got, Huang simply has to start attacking the two stones. And he plays here. No, of course not. This black player is maybe around 5 done in strength, so nobody's gonna die. Black plays a beautiful shape and starts to escape. White is chasing black. Black presses. White needs to protect that stone. Another push. White blocks. And black completes the shape by turning here. And by the way, this white's enclosure is not perfect yet. Black can still escape through there. So if you're white, what would you do right now? Would you hit the base of this black group and try to attack it? Or would you calmly finish the enclosure and allow black to live? A lot of you are probably feeling this aggressive urge right now. Let's attack and kill this group immediately. But it's not so easy. If white tries to hit the base of this group and kill it, black can block. White tries to save the stone. Yes, black doesn't have 2 eyes here, but now black can push here, maybe push this way, and then just escape. And it's not clear who's going to win this fight. Black is escaping and all of the white stones are separated. This is way too unclear and unsafe. So instead of this, white calmly finishes the shape here, not allowing black to escape. Now black has to live inside. And black does that by playing here, then here, white blocks, and black makes a beautiful shape and black is alive. And yet this is not bad for white at all. In fact, this position is favorable for white. White still keeps the points here and here. White connected all the stones here, so white has some influence in the center. And now it's white's turn. So white gets a chance to invade the right side and steal the points from here as well. And in fact, Huang ended up winning this game after a fight on the right side. So opening of a Go game gives you a nice foundation, but it all means nothing if you lose the middle game fight. By the way, you can also watch these lessons on our platform, gomagic.org. Except there, you'll watch them with interactive quizzes right within the lessons and practical exercises right after them. And if you enjoy watching these Go videos and you don't want to miss others like this one, go smash that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and this is Go Magic.